Coming right up, the Warriors taking on the Lakers. For the Warriors, currently placed 8th in the Western Conference, hoping to climb the standings late in the season. Lakers, Warriors, tip-off right after this. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Los Angeles, holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference. And of course the Warriors, only 2 spots back.
When I look at the Lakers, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Smart in at the small forward. And for Golden State, we've got Brandon Podziemski. He's out there with Anthony Melton. Moses Moody out there with Green. And it's Santos in at power forward. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Green with a screen on Doncic. The shot by Podziemski, no good. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. BA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Podziemski shot is good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Back to Reeves. Fires from deep. Doncic, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Melton outside. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. And the Warriors with another 3.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Stolen by Melton. Moody with it. Guarded now by Smart. From deep, Melton. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
You know, with Melton, you get a lot. You get floor spacing, steals, he can play both guard positions, and he's a good rebounder for his size, too.
So he can't get either to fall. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Here's Podziemski, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Melton passes to Green. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Inside, James. Santos pulls it in.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Melton. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Hachimura is checked in for Reeves. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Melton passes to Green. And that one's good. Green's got 5 now.
A wrecking ball inside. Once again, Draymond imposing his will.
Smart outside. Here's Doncic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Moody. Still no points. James inside. Santos pulls it in. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Pajemski. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Now here's Hachimura. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And slam dunk by James.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Up and over Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 7.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Make some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Santos. And Spencer's subbed in for Melton. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And it's Kennard in for Smart. 1:19 left in the opening quarter. Doncic, no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 2. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. And they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
The defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
Here's Spencer, guarded by Doncic. Green against Hachimura. And it's Green missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic passes to Kennard. Takes the 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Here's Spencer, guarded by Doncic. Outside Pajemski. From outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Pajemski's got 10 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Lakers on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Reeves in at the point. Here he goes. Here's Post. Banked it in off the glass. Post has gotten his first basket of the night.
Second chance points are always painful. You have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. The Lakers lead by 3. Kennard passes to LaRavia. The 3. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 11. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. And that one's good. LaRavia.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Spencer. He's covered by Reeves. Pass to Post from deep. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Spencer. The shot off that time.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for LaRavia. Marcus Smart's checked in for Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Doncic against Melton. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Warriors trail by 12. Outside for Green. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Melton. Outside Pajemski. Outside Porzingis. Shoots over Ayton. Nice form on the 20-footer. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
James passes to Smart. Back to James. Fires the 3. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-4 run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, friends.
Yeah, BA, he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
2 shots. Last on the first.
First free throw is good. And with the All-Star break just behind us, Grant, everyone should be well rested for every game.
Yeah, BA, I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly that rest evaporates. It's much needed, but it only gets you so far.
Moody's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Doncic hits them both.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
It's James on the wing. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Now here's Pajemski. He had 19 points in the win against Memphis.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in. There's 1:17 left in the first half. A quick shot there. It's off target. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Moody. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Oh, power it home!
Oh, wow!
Luka Doncic.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Pass to Pajemski from the arc. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here's James. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. James has got 19 points.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Moody passes to Melton. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Moody from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Pajemski grabs the board. With the step back. Here's Melton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done.
What's there to say? LeBron is getting anything he wants out there. This is just the kind of dominant performance we've come to expect from him.
Looking unstoppable, and now we know he just gets stronger as the game goes along.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
You take a look at the Lakers. They're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Warriors trail by 18. DeAnthony Melton out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Green, then it's Moody, and it's Santos in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pajemski's shot is good.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Doncic outside. From deep, Reeves. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Reeves has got 9.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Pass to Santos. Melton against Reeves. And stolen by Reeves. For the finish. Oh, my goodness. Whoa. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. Here's Santos, back to Pajemski. Six on the shot clock. Melton outside, puts up a 3, and Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's James on the wing. 19 points in the game. And the baseline jumper, no good. Warriors trail by 21. To the middle. Green uses the glass on the layup. He's got 7.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
And slam dunk by James.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy. aggressive they are at pushing the pace off of turnovers. They rank in the top 10 in this category. They just love exploiting their opponent's mistakes.
And you brought up their number 2 assist ranking. Their attitude is that the offense has to involve everyone on the floor. The ball's always moving, no one standing around. On defense, Los Angeles. Melton outside, pass to Moody. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Warriors now. Outside Pajemski. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody misses.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's James. Santos pulls it in. Warriors trail by 21. To the paint. Outside Moody. Pass to Santos. Outside Pajemski. Here's the 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's James. Smart outside. Now Doncic. There's the triple. Not going to go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Melton against Reeves. Here's Pajemski. Outside for Green. The 3 ball. That shot is off. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
You have the camera on you.
Porzingis comes in for Moody. And Spencer's subbed in for Pajemski. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Warriors trail by 21. Melton outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's James on the wing. Green covering. Out to Hachimura. And here's Doncic outside. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 7.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Out left to the wing. Back to Melton. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Number 3, Will Richard.
Here's Porzingis. And again, no good by Golden State.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
And Doncic hammers it home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Here's Spencer, and he banks in the layup.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
That one goes. Count it.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Spencer.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Smart passes to Aiden. Back to Smart. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Down low. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And it's James with the jam.
Doncic using quick active hands. The fast break started beautifully because of it.
Here's Spencer. And the Warriors with another three. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And it's James with the jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Hayes. Jake LaRavia's out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Kennard in at the shooting guard position. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On target from range.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Los Angeles leading by 19. Kennard with it. Now Pajemski defending. Hachimura from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Moses Moody. How's he doing, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
check in for Post. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Kennard, and Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 17. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Pass to Spencer. Three-pointer, no good. The Lakers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Laravia passes to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake Laravia. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to Spencer. Shot clock at 6. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Gully Santos. Moses Moody. D'Anthony Milton.
Here's Santos. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Pass to Pajemski. The 3 is up. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Laravia. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Good look from Hachimura there, feeding the open man.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Spins. Now Melton. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Hayes. Outside Vanderbilt. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Here's Melton. He gets 2 from the low post.
You know, he may lack size, but Melton's an effective scorer inside. He plays bigger than he is.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Player of the game, LeBron James.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles.
Oh, man, I did not see that coming.
With authority.
Did he just do that? Wow.
Man. Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Pass to Green. It's Pajemski on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers lead by 20. James, left side. And he makes it on the layup. James has got 33.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Melton outside. Green with a screen on Reeves. Let's go with a three. And Melton is good for three. Melton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Look, he may not be a high-volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
From deep, Reeves. It's rebounded by Golden State. Up top, Moody. Defended by Smart. To the paint. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Look it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense. Here's Smart. Doncic on the wing, defended by Pajemski. And here's Reeves outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. Melton outside. Charity stripe shot. Moody misses. Smart outside. The 3 is up. Off on that one. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Luka, congrats on the win, but a quick turnaround right around the corner. What'll be the key to keeping it going?
Same as today, you know, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, you know, just keep attacking them. You know, we just got to prepare ourselves.
Preparation is so much of it. Thanks, Luka. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, LeBron James.